Good morning. Apparently, missiles are dropping in Israel right now. Well, everybody's worried about their TikTok drama. There's like real world problems going on. And they had a fucking earthquake. Great. Santa, good morning. It's supposed to be snowing here soon, like tonight. It's cold in the North Pole.
Oh, baby, it's cold outside.
It is. It's getting ready to snow up here. I'm going to have to send you your reindeer soon.
They would hate it down here right now.
I bet they would. I bet they would. I think there's probably about 6 or 8 inches up north right now. And I know they had freezing rain in Fairbanks this morning.
Wow.
Yep. It's been like, we just dove into winter. It was like we woke up and it was like, switch, just turn the switch on.
Well, people here are having a fit because at night it's getting down to the upper 60s and low 70s, and they're calling that, ooh, it's chilly, it's cold.
That's my summer out here on the Bering Sea.
Yeah. And I'm like, man, you ain't felt cold yet.
It's already been like 12 degrees out here. We had a wind chill because out here there's a wind chill
Yeah.
where I'm at, but up in Fairbanks, because it's in the interior, you don't have one. So I like to spend a lot of my winter up there because I'm not so cold.
Don't blame you. Don't blame you.
How was your night?
I've been up all night. A buddy of mine was just having some, you know, I wouldn't say personal issues. He was just kind of a little bit down.
Yeah, it happens. It's
So
getting,
I stayed up with him, cracking him up, trying to cheer him up.
it's all that matters. Sometimes that's all it takes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just a
And
little bit of happiness.
I think he signed off at 5 o'clock my time, so about 2 hours ago.
Man, I still got like 3.5 hours of work to go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 12-hour
And,
nights are long.
and I've been getting some stuff done online, adding stuff to the wish list, and
Good
looking
deal.
for the supply stuff I need. But I got the Christmas letter stuff all working out, the Santa
You did?
letters.
What did you decide on?
Okay. I found
Nice
some.
ones.
I found some pre-made ones on Google.
Okay.
So what I did was my printer is going to work for this.
You sure?
Yeah, I don't really
Okay.
see the need of buying a printer. I mean, that's 80 or $100 that we could use for something else. I mean, we got the money into Kitty right now.
Sweet.
Roughly, there's about $400 still in there, 403, something like that. Because I'm thrifty. You have to be.
You do. You do.
So I figure I'm going to spend about 120 for paper, ink, envelopes, and them wax seals
Hmm.
that they used to put on the letters.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
they got decals like that that says for official from Santa or from the office of
Mm.
Santa Claus and stuff like that. So when I do these letters and put them in the envelopes, the Christmassy envelopes, I'm gonna put one of them stickers on the back so it looks like it's official from Santa Claus.
Oh, I like that. I'm gonna have to get crafty with my stuff this winter and make you some things that you can mess around with and see if anything works for you. I have fun with my Cricut machine.
Ooh.
Everything's decorated. Doesn't need to be, but it is.
Hello, Heather Sweet Savage.
We all believe up here. Like I feel like handing out the adults the little bells from the Polar Express.
Yeah, there was something else. Hi, Amber B. There was something else I was looking at. Uh, but anyway, I didn't
Love
realize how much
Christmas.
stationary stuff costs nowadays. I saw that in like a pack of envelopes, like $25 for 100
Mhm.
to get, the Christmassy stuff.
Isn't
I,
it ridiculous?
yeah, I think the cheapest thing I found was the stickers.
Really?
Yeah, I can get. I think it's like 460 of them stickers for like $10.
That's not too bad.
No, and I was like, damn, I'd expect them to be the more expensive of it because it's a specialty
Yeah.
item.
Are they just regular plain envelopes?
They're just red and green. One stack of 100
Oh,
is red, one stack of 100 is green.
so they're the colored ones. Because I
Yeah,
know,
but
like, if you want to do something like fun with them and just get the white ones, they should be able to fit in your printer, and you could print on them.
yeah, but by the time I get through printing on them, that's extra ink,
Get the
and
ink. Yeah.
the ink is more expensive than the envelopes.
Do you have a laser or an inkjet?
It's an inkjet.
Do
I
you get
wish I
them?
had a laser.
Do you buy them on Amazon to replace them, or do you go to the store?
I do both, but it's cheaper on Amazon right now
Yeah. Yeah.
because
Usually.
I got the double pack of extra large high yield, and the high yield will give me 660
Yeah.
in black and 420 in colored. But I don't really expect to do a whole lot
Yeah. It just
with,
all depends on where you're at with them.
yeah. So I figure I'll start with that and roll till I get about half done with the ink. And if I see that more letters are going to be needed, I can always order another thing and have it within
Yeah.
a day or two.
Well, I'll be here helping.
Oh yeah, I know, but I appreciate everything everybody's done.
Oh, I
Really.
know, but like this just makes me happy that I can like help because it's like it's really limited out here. You know what I mean? Like you can only help so many people because we're in a village, but you got other people that come together and it like the love just spreads, man.
Yeah.
And the holidays are the hardest time, especially in a hospital. We deal with a lot of ideations of unaliving, depression, and stuff like that around the holidays. So we see that like just an increased amount of depression,
Yeah.
serious. And then out here in Alaska, we only have like 5.5 hours of daylight all winter, so
That makes
that
it
doesn't.
even worse. That's
It
a
does. It
psychological
does.
thing.
It is. Me, I enjoy it, but not everybody does.
Yeah, I'm the same way. It don't bother me.
I love it. I can open my eyes because I squint. Like I have the lights in here turned all the way down right now because I have to squint if it's over my head. I like it below eye level, like with a lamp
Yeah.
that's shaded so it's not glaring in my eyes. It kills me, man. It's like ah. So I can open my eyes. I look more awake, and everybody doesn't think I'm like half asleep all the time. I'm like, no, I just can't see.
Yeah. Certain light bothers my eye because I'm actually blind in my left eye.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Santa's crippled up. Um, yeah, it's a retina detachment.
ooh,
And when they did the surgery to uh, set it back, the healing process rotated it. And the retina is like a lens on a camera. Once it's out of focus, that's it. So they did their best to try to realign it in the correct position. And as it healed, it slightly rotated, and well, it left me blind.
damn.
Yep. See, they were worried about the macular degeneration with me, but it turns out my issues with the eyes to start with was diabetic retinopathy.
Yeah,
So
that'll do it.
yeah, so every now and then I was actually blind in both eyes for a few months,
Oh,
and then with surgeries and grace of God, coaching this doctor, he restored my vision. and I got really great vision in my right eye.
That's awesome.
So, and
Usually you can't reverse that stuff.
yeah,
Like I have to
it,
be careful with my ADHD medication because it shrinks your blood vessels and it
yes,
causes my vision to get blurry. So I don't take it all the time. I'm supposed to wear bifocals, but it's like it still does it when I have my bifocals on, and I feel like I have to strain more. If I don't take it, I could see. It's this funny thing that happens.
yeah, and you knew I had surgery a couple of months back.
Yeah, and you're
Well,
doing good with that still, right?
awesome. I am totally
Good.
off every medication. I'm off diabetic medication. I'm off
That's number
blood
one.
pressure medication,
That makes me so happy to hear.
and I'm almost off the fat list.
Now you can't say that. Then we're going to think of Santa at Christmas.
Hey, it's
You're going
Christmas
to be a
magic.
silver fox before we know it, Santa. We're going to
No,
have to
no,
hook
no, no.
you.
Christmas magic. It always happens. But yeah, I weighed myself yesterday morning. Now it's a different morning, and I'm down 42 pounds
Wow, man,
in
that is
2 months.
amazing. I love hearing these success stories with the surgery, and especially when it holds up, 5 years later. Because when you see like these TV shows like The Biggest Loser,
Yeah,
that's unreasonable expectations that people have for themselves. It's almost like the Kardashian thing that we had with the Insta thing. Everybody wanted to,
yeah,
I could be a creator. Yay.
yeah.
Um, but everybody thinks that, that's really typical. No, that's a lot of hard work. And then you get home and you can't keep that kind of lifestyle up that you had on that TV show in a house where that's all you did,
Yeah, where
and then they
everything's
get it
paid
back.
for and covered. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they rebound back and they get depressed because they think it's something that they did wrong. And it's not.
No,
It's,
it's the
it's,
trainers and all there that failed
yeah.
them. They didn't give them realistic expectations.
Yeah. And it's all for TV shows. And look what happened to these people. They gained back more weight than, they were when they were on that show. And
Yeah,
that's not the way it's moderation, man.
yeah. And talking to my doctor before I went into all this, well, the surgeon that did it, uh, he told me realistically, you're going to lose at first, you're going to lose 20, 25 pounds right off the bat. Then you're going to plateau there for probably
Yep.
about a month. And
Facts,
then,
Heather.
and my husband,
Oh, she's just agreeing because her and her husband have said the same thing that I did
yeah.
about the TV show.
And then after that, depending on whether I follow through with all my, because I went through 3 months of classes. They make me go to a
Mm-hmm.
psychologist, all this
Yep.
stuff. And I aced everything. Even the psychologist looked at me and she was like, "You got this. You don't need no more." And my sister went to go have the same thing done, and I didn't know it. She has been with that psychologist for a year and has not been signed off yet.
Oh.
When I told her that I went, yeah, I talked to them. They said, yeah, I'm fine. And they scheduled a surgery. Oh, she was mad.
She's not ready to make the commitment to the lifestyle change, I bet you.
Not at all. And I talked to her 2 weeks ago. I went to a wedding, my niece's wedding, and I asked her how things were going because I'm willing to coach her to help her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I ain't doing that. I hear people having complications, and one of my friends is about to die, and all this. And I'm like, really? Who?
She can't commit. She can't commit.
So
No.
when I started pressing for details, because I want to find out if something's going on, no details, no nothing. So I said, really? Is it because you don't want to follow the plan? Well, I'm not going to eat no sugar-free food, and I'm not going. I'm like, that's the problem.
And that's why we're having weight issues. You know what I mean? Like you can't say no.
Well, she's probably double the size that I was at my largest. At my
Oh boy.
largest, I was 273.
Did she suffer any abuse?
Yeah, the spoon. She couldn't stay away from the spoon.
Well, there's a lot of women who, when like even with unresolved like sexual type trauma as children, even if they don't remember it, that's one of the leading causes of obesity and using food as a crutch. So that's why I was curious, because that's usually somebody who's making up excuses, who just can't like seem to get with it. They might not even be aware it had happened, or you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of like our brains write over things as kids to disassociate. But
Yeah, I
they have
think
found with women in obesity, when it comes to food, like 3/4 of them are due to
it's some sort of
that kind
abuse.
of trauma. Hmm.
Yeah, I think her problem is, see, I didn't grow up with them. When I was 7 years old, I remember my mom saying, "Hey, pack your shit and go with your dad." I specifically,
That's what my mom did. She packed my shit, put my bed and me in the parking lot, and called my dad in the winter to come get me.
so
Yeah, I feel
I,
you.
I left and I never grew up with them. In fact, I didn't even see them for 10 years. So I think that had a lot to do with her issues, and food is a comfort food for her, no matter what it is. And now she lives to eat, and that's all she wants to do.
That's all she could do because that is her comfort. So yeah, how old is she?
Let's see, 40, 47.
Oh, boy. And I'm sure she's got a slew of health problems.
Oh yeah, I'm really, there's nothing I can do for her, but I'm
No, there's
concerned
not.
because she don't want to help herself.
Yeah, there is no easy answer on that one. She thought it was going to be easy, and it was just going to be a surgery
And
with
see,
no
I would have
commitment.
thought me going through this, because like I say, I didn't know she was trying to do this, and we happened to actually just, we were in the same phone meeting, webinar,
Hmm.
and the lady, I had some more questions for the lady, and she said, "Could you get back with me after class?" And I said, "Sure." She goes, "Give me your email, and I'm going to send you my direct line." And I gave her my email, and next thing I know, I hear this lady in the background, "Kelly, is that you?" And I'm listening, and I'm like, "Deborah?" And the webinar instructor, she was like, "You two know each other? That's my damn brother." Oh, it
Well,
was hilarious.
that is kind of funny.
But
I have a lot of.
go ahead.
Oh no, I see a lot of that in healthcare. Believe it or not, the people that just they're the opposite sides of the world from one another, and some abnormal health condition will bring them together that's inherited in their family or something, and it's like, how did the universe put you two in the same place today? It's really crazy how it happens. Welcome everybody. I see some new names up in here.
Heather, with your husband doing that for, uh, how long did he say? A year?
A year and just working out.
That's actually good.
Hmm. That's
Now,
really
see,
good.
yeah, with the extremes I took, I wouldn't call it extremes, but the way I went, it was best for me because I'd done the diet thing for like 3 years. And with my metabolism the way it is, I haven't changed my activity any. I walk my dog 2.5 to 3 miles a day. I'm on a cycle, stationary bike, 5 to 8 miles a day, every other day.
And that's going to keep your joints flexible too as you get older.
Oh yeah,
Just that activity.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
be like a
you're
rubber
not going to
band when I
be.
get old.
Yeah, you're good. You are not going to be stiff and arthritic. You are going to be free moving and happy without needing knee replacements.
That's the other thing I noticed because my knees and all were getting sore. Just what I've lost already. I mean, I can jump up off this couch like I'm ready to go on a track meeting.
If you look up how much force like each pound adds to like the cramming down of your
Mm-hmm.
body's joints, it's insane.
Yeah.
Um, Even with me sleeping in this new bed, I can feel the difference in my knees just from my hips being released and my lower back not being locked anymore.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, it's like it's like a new lease on life. I'm not walking around hobbling and limping. and it's all from my back and my IT band, but that all just pulls it together. And you don't realize, like, you know, your leg bone's connected to your knee, like all of that until it's like, oh, I can feel the connection points.
Well, I got a question for you. You might have an answer to. With all this weight loss, I notice when I'm asleep, I lay on my back, my rib cage, it feels like everything settles. It's going flat. And when I run my hand across my stomach, where I usually felt the big round dome, it's flat, and I can actually feel my hands going up under my rib cages.
Mm-hmm. That's the way it's
I,
supposed to be.
well, here's my concern. Right now, just across my chest, I'm 52-inch chest. I've always been big bone, big shouldered. Always, even when I wasn't as heavy as I am. Will that shrink any, or is the bone the bone? That's the way it's going to be.
Your bone's your bone. As
Okay.
long as you remain as muscular as you've always been and you're continuing to work out,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're going to convert the fat tissue to muscle. So
Mm-hmm.
you might bulk up a little bit depending on what you're doing. Um, you're going to be, you're going to have a larger stature. You're going to probably have more lean muscle than you will fat.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, like, I don't think you're going to like shrink. If you've always been somewhat larger boned and just have a large build,
Yeah.
it'll just be more defined.
Okay. Because see, that's one of the concerns I had with my doctor, and I told him this is I don't want to get to where I look like
Like you're sick.
unproportioned. Yeah.
Hmm.
And it's not so much a number that I'm looking at; it's overall health and feel.
You should lose it somewhat proportionately, like top to bottom, as long as you're working out.
Yeah, that's what he
Um,
said.
yeah, as long as you're not like just all leg day and nothing up top. You know what I mean? Like if
No.
everything's legs, you're going to have legs of steel, and nothing up top is going to look right. You know what I mean? But as long as you keep everything proportionally worked out and all of that, you should be fine.
Well, it's got to be better than what I looked like before because I look like a boiled egg with toothpick arms and legs.
You poor thing. I'm so glad that you decided to do that. Because I can hear just in the 2 months I've been talking to you, because I think I talked to you, I first started talking to you a few weeks after your surgery, is when I was introduced to you.
Yeah,
So,
regular talking. Yeah, we'd seen each other
mhm.
in a couple of lives.
Yeah, but like
Yeah, but
regular conversation and stuff.
yeah.
I think you were just a few weeks out of your surgery. And just hearing the difference in your voice and, seeing the success, it makes a huge difference when you can see that, when it's measurable. And it's not just, oh, I can't see it, you know what I mean, or I can't feel it.
Well,
You're
I
more
did
apt to be motivated when you can see and feel the changes.
one of the things before I went through this, and before until recently, nobody ever really saw me full body. In my mind, I was ashamed and embarrassed.
I
I'm
get it.
not. I'm not. I'm not scared to say that. And people that going through the same thing might need to hear it.
Hmm.
But I would never show my body or anything because I was always self-conscious. You know, just something with me. Now Christmas, it worked perfect. I did not mind at
Yeah,
all because to me that was the jolly old fat guy. The rest of the
yeah.
year, it was kind of like, you know, you let yourself go. What the hell's wrong with you? That kind of feeling. But I'm going to say about a week ago, I did a video, TikTok, and I showed a picture of me uh, before surgery. Well, of me before, then post pre-surgery, then a couple of pictures of the hospital room, then a couple of post-surgery where I showed the incisions where they went in,
Hmm.
and then a picture of me of about 2 weeks ago of how much the change is. I didn't realize how big a change it was till I looked at the
Really?
comparison pictures. My
You
daughter,
don't see it when it's day by day in the mirror, but when you start chronicling and looking back in pictures side by side, you bet you're going to see it.
my daughter
And
kept
it's
coming up to
important.
me. My daughter was like, "Damn, Dad," and I was like, "What?" And she goes, "You don't look nothing like you used to." Because sometimes I'll go a week without seeing my daughter,
Hmm.
and she lives 8 feet away from me. This is no kidding. I live in my apartment, 2-bedroom apartment. She is the door right next to mine. And I did that. I lease half this building just so I could be close to my kids, my grandkids.
if if I lived that close to my father and I didn't hear or he didn't hear from me for a week, you bet he'd have the fire department at my damn door taking it off the hinges to make sure I didn't need no damn pierogies. I'm not even kidding.
Well, she sees me come and go, and we'll talk on the phone and stuff, but we don't need to be up each other's butt every day. When she orders
Enjoy
something
my
from,
time with my dad, especially now that he's getting older, because it's like, damn, my pops ain't
yeah,
gonna be here forever. You know what I mean?
yeah. But yeah, we got an understanding. I pretend you live 10 miles away. You do the same for me. But if you need me, I'm right next door.
Hey, dad's close by. I wish my daddy was next door, but he don't. He lives in Michigan, but he don't think he can handle the Alaskan cold.
Really.
Yeah, yeah, that's his
It's got to
excuse.
be, it's because it's different air.
Yeah, that's what he thinks. He
It,
ain't never been here to see that it's not.
you got the American cold air, then you got the Canadian cold air, then you got the Alaskan cold air.
Well, he's in Michigan. He's got a little bit of both.
I know.
He lives in Michigan, where it feels just like the Bering Sea out all winter. I think he's scared of just leaving familiar areas that he can go frequent that he's been around since, like, his childhood.
Yeah. I can't
I
say
think
that.
it's that.
I like going different places.
He likes to be able to still travel. I think he'll probably give up and give in to me when he can't get around that easy anymore. I
Yeah, when
think a
he
little
has to,
village would be perfect for him if that's the case.
yeah, when you get to the point where you can't get out, doesn't matter where you live, you're still not getting out.
Exactly. So what does it matter, Dad? Just come with your daughter. Just pack up your shit. Let's go. And my cats love him. They miss Grandpa. My female cat has to walk my roommate to the bathroom instead of my dad, because like every time my dad would get up every 2 hours to get up and go pee, and she'd all the way announcing. So now she feels that she has to walk my buddy to the bathroom.
Well,
I'm so impressed. They take such good care of people.
they're gainfully employed.
They are, which, like Worf, he definitely, like, it keeps his job so he can pay for his, like, upkeep with cat food.
I
I
see.
walked in, he's never vocal, ever. Only when I have the food in my hand. I come in my front door now and he's standing there waiting and he's trilling and meowing like his sister. And I'm like, who are you and what have you done with my cat? He just talks all the time now, but he seems to be very happy up here, and I'm happy he's here. Uh,
Just don't let them sneak out and get lost.
yeah, I don't need him getting eaten by the bears on the tundra or anything else we have out here. The
But we
bears
don't need,
hopefully will be hibernating soon.
when I
Actually,
went,
we had the fat bear judging competition, I think, last weekend or the weekend before. So like the bears should be going into hibernation now. It's time.
I've only seen a couple wild bears, and I went up to Wisconsin because we were looking for my wife's biological parents. And it was in the last set of letters after like 5 years of searching
Oh my gosh.
that we found a good hit. And then we went to go meet them. It turned out there really was the biological parents.
Wow.
But at the hotel we were at, it was right there on the lake. Man, these suckers are huge. Just prowling around.
I
And
was
I'm like,
driving across the Alcan, and I haven't even seen any wild bear here. I passed 9 of them. I
wow.
started counting after 4 because I could see them way, like a half mile to a mile away. I could see the black in the low bushes, and I'm like, well, that ain't supposed to be there. I can tell it looks darker than a bush, you know. Sure enough, you get up there and there's a bear, and I'm like, it's sleeping here.
Wow. But yeah, I was thoroughly impressed with the size of them things. And they have no fear.
I want to go out to Kodiak Island. I want to check out some Kodiak bears. Those are the largest.
That's the white polar, isn't it?
Mm-mm. It's a brown bear.
Oh, is it?
It's a grizzly. It's the largest in the world on this island up here in Alaska. They're
Oh, okay.
specific to this island. They got a special like hump in their back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're oh my god, they're huge. They are huge. And I'm just like, yep. And I follow a veteran on Insta called Roam Wild. His name's Tyler,
Uh-huh.
and he travels all over Alaska up here. You know, this is where he came to heal. And man, he's got some beautiful adventures. But he'll be out there doing some salmon fishing, and there's bears. The damn Kodiak's right on the other side of the river. I'm like, are you out of your damn mind? They're like, no, we got fish over here. We're good.
Yeah, well, if they come running in at me, I'm gonna throw them all the fish they want.
Dude, well, all the salmon when they come up the river to spawn,
Yeah,
they die in the river and they congest it, and the bears come up and just gorge on them.
yeah.
But we have a lot of salmon. I don't even know how many different kinds of salmon we have up here.
Well, that's why I want to go up. Oh, excuse me. I want to go up that way. I want to. I've seen pictures of beautiful places where you can go fishing. I want to go. Actually, I want to go up to the place where they do the deadliest catch right
That's
there
where
in
I'm at.
Bend. Yeah,
That's where I am.
I want to go up there just to say I was there. Maybe step on a boat and step off because I'm not going out with them.
I
I
have to
work,
like
I
bring
work on a
Santa to
boat.
Alaska, take you over to Nome.
Then I got one person I know. I don't even know if they still live there, but they lived in Nova Scotia,
Ooh,
and they don't want to leave all this wonderful coldness and go to Hawaii. Because I got 2 friends that live in Hawaii.
there are a lot of Alaskans that live between Alaska and Hawaii. Some of them are civilian contractors with the DoD, and they'll go down to Hawaii. And then we have the 3 bases up here, so they're back and forth in
Yeah,
this area. So we deal with a lot of that. Um, I could never live in that environment. It's too. I'm not subtropical. I'm not tropical. I'm polar. I'm Arctic. I'm Antarctica something, but not the equator. I tried that. That was too hot.
yeah.
All the freaking way up here.
I did my fair share of desert work in West Texas.
I don't mind like the desert when it's dry, but like Dallas, oh hell, nope.
That's too damn
San
humid there.
Antonio, I can't breathe.
Yep.
Take your swamp ass and get out of here.
Yeah.
Nope.
In West Texas,
Did you like it, Nacho?
the humidity in West Texas where I was at, maybe on a bad day, 15.
17, yeah,
Yeah.
17%, 15%. I
Yeah.
can deal with that.
And
100% and 120 with a heat index. I'm good. You can keep that. No.
yeah, the thing that got a lot of people in West Texas is the humidity was so low that they would sweat and not even realize they were overheating.
Yes.
It evaporated as quick as it come through the skin. And
We always wore like these, well, they're thin like this, but this is a base layer and it's a little hot right now. But the really thin shirts over your skin out in the desert. I
yeah,
only wore a tank top out there once in the sun.
ooh,
Never again.
I was out riding my
Beautiful.
motorcycle. No helmet law. I want to go out cruise on an open road, and I was supposed to go to Austin for a corporate meeting. Okay, I'm going to enjoy today, pack my stuff, and get ready to fly out tomorrow. Cruising around on my bike, I got my hat on, my baseball hat, and I decided to turn it around so that the bill wasn't catching the wind. But I had that little round spot on the back of the hat resting on my forehead.
Yeah, you got that. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it looked
yeah.
like someone had just kicked me right in the middle of my forehead.
With a boot heel or something.
Yeah. So I get to the meeting in Austin. Well, the night before, I was like, oh, crap. I got a sunburn. So I had the raccoon eyes. I expected that. Everybody does. Didn't
Yeah.
expect my looked like someone snatched my unicorn horn off and left the base there. So I show up to this meeting and I'm wearing my work hat. The guy at the registration desk looks at me and goes, the hat's got to go. I'm like, no, the hat stays. No, sir, you're supposed to be dressed in company attire. I was like, I am. The hat is part of the work uniform. I'm allowed to wear it. Well, you really should take it off. You want to make a good impression, blah, blah, blah. So I said, damn it. And I snatched my hat off. He looked up and he goes, oh, yeah, you can keep your hat on.
My Lord. Nacho, it's really hard up here for people who are used to like having something. I like nothing for miles. And actually, when I'm when I'm off, I'm gonna do a clap back with my buddy up here. We're gonna go out on the tundra to one of the 90s songs. I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around,
Mm-hmm.
and we're just gonna show the vacant tundra of nothing. I like that. I love that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Like I say, I guess I'm strange because I got the ability to adapt anywhere. Hot,
I do
cold.
usually do too, but people are like energy vampires to me. I have to be able to get away and like recharge my batteries
Yeah.
without being bothered. And it's really great because I can just go, my Wi Fi's out.
Yeah.
Like
That.
I ain't Elon, man. Sorry. I don't have enough. And I do it a lot. I do. When I get tired of people and their crap, I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
Just
You have to.
You do, because it's like I don't know why people seem to think I have to be so available to them, or you need to let me tell my side. I'm like, you had plenty of time to tell your side, and I'm not going to let you in my live to fight with everybody and sit and report my account while I'm live. I'm sorry.
And it's something you really had nothing to do with.
Well, it didn't have anything to do with me until they brought it to me and tried to stir up shit, and then didn't like that I said no.
Yeah.
And then I just reversed the tables on what they wanted me to do onto them. Like, don't come to me looking for trolling if you're not prepared to be trolled yourself, especially when you're doing bad things to people.
Yeah, I heard part of your live
Yeah,
earlier.
I've made my list and I've checked it twice too.
Dot your I's and cross your T's.
Yes, RT sees it all. Good morning, April. How's Mr. Landon? She has the most adorable, happiest autistic child, or Asperger's. Which one? I know it's one of the A's. But he's just the happiest kid ever, man. He's an adult kid. He's got his first job, but Landon is just so damn happy. I love him.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's just the happiest dude. Always got a smile. Always got a smile for everybody. I love it. But of course, people on TikTok have to ruin shit.
Yeah.
I don't know when it became customary to just like call people's dads and stuff on the internet that, because you don't like something their adult child had to see. You know what I mean? Like, what?
Yeah.
Like,
What
it'd be
happened
like
to
somebody calling you over something and your daughter, oh, you went to he got to go to a concert? I bet he had a ball. He's wiped right out today.
that, or he's still hyper excited?
Could be a little bit of both. I got a feeling with Landon, it could be a little bit of both. I'm sure he was just like, oh, that smile was probably all the way to his ears. He's just such a happy little dude, man. It's like you enjoy seeing that. You know what I mean? Because there's so much negativity on here that when you just have a child, like I love Down syndrome people. They just
the,
have that.
the
You know what I
happiest.
mean?
Yeah.
Always, even as an adult, like that. You can't take that magic. I
Yeah.
love it.
One of my friends had a child like that. Well, he wasn't a child. He was in his teens. And he'd come up, hey, 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 and I'm like, hey, buddy. Well, I
And they're
went over
just
there one morning. I was beat up, tired. It was a bad night on the drilling rig. And he come over, happy, just as excited as ever. I looked at
I
him and
love
said,
it.
you give me a bad attitude. And he just smiled at me and goes, I know, and left. I'm like, God, man, you can't stay mad when you run across that.
You can't. You can't. You can't. And what really makes me mad is like these people who are, like you can't tell that a child's got autism or Asperger's when they're kids and they're screaming in the freaking grocery store because they're overstimulated and want something and you're telling them no. Or they're just overstimulated, period. You got every Karen in the store looking at you and judging your parenting like every child's, the same. It just, yes, they do make our bad days so much better.
Yep.
I have some, when I come to work and I'm just like, man, this is just a rough night. There's just so much negativity going on. I'll get some little sweetheart lady, like the one tonight. I go in there. She booted her husband out and her son out. She goes, go home. He's like, I'll be up in the morning. She goes, no, I'll call you. And then they leave. I go in there, do her next treatment. She's like, finally rest. I'm the only woman at home. There is 7 men or boys. I can finally think straight and sleep. Oh
Oh, dang.
my God. I'm like, did you really need to come to the hospital or did you just come here for a break?
That's an expensive little getaway.
Well, it's different up here because this is our facility is for the Alaskan Native people.
Yeah.
So it's a tribal facility, kind of. Oh, it's a federal facility. We're federally funded under different grants for like the Alaska Natives and American Indian type stuff.
Yeah.
So this whole medical facility, all of the treatment that is here is done for the Alaska Native culture. So, like when you go into labor and delivery, you have a new baby, they're not going to let you sleep with your baby in your bed with you. Well, here they do because that's the culture. We don't tell them that you can't co-sleep because that's
Yeah.
not what the culture does, just because it's healthcare, So there's a little thing, yeah, we're out in the middle of fucking nowhere. Good luck coming out here and telling any of these people what to do. They're going to send you packing and let you know that you're an outsider and not welcome in this place. Like get out. It's just the way it happens. But I really enjoy that because this is like one of the last places where it's truly patient-centered care, if you think about it. Everything here is for the native culture, you know what I mean? So it's truly patient-centered. It's like one of the last places I can go and still take care of my patients without administration dictating what I do.
Yeah, and that's the way it needs to be everywhere,
It's the way it
unfortunately.
needs to go back to. There's a
Yeah.
huge movement with Health 3.0 to um, put the control, but it's like Health 3.0, and it's to put the control back in the doctor's hands with how they choose to treat their patient versus administration telling them, oh, they might be 80, but they're going to have a hip replacement, even though they're really not ambulatory. You know what I mean? Just for the money,
Yeah.
but then they're going to pass away because they can't, recuperate or whatever. And that's what they get from these administrators because, you have to have so many surgeries, so many this, so many that. And the doctors are sick of it. They don't get to treat their patients. It's like, okay, let us treat the patient for the patient, whole body health, what's going to have the most successful outcome. Here's your lump sum payment, manage it properly. If you have leftover money and your patient's not sick and you're taken care of, it's yours. If they get readmitted, you don't get paid. You know what I mean? Like, how about that? But if you were to adjust to the patient instead of the administrators, you would have more success. But I don't think they're looking for that.
Yeah, let a doctor be a doctor again.
Yeah, because anybody can just, open a textbook and go, hey,
Medicine is like a mechanic. They
it
take the
is.
symptoms and they give a educated guess of what is wrong.
It's like
And
I looked at my coworker. It's funny you say that because like I literally he's Gen X too. I had to teach him how to start a carbureted vehicle properly yesterday after he flooded the shit out of our Suburban that we're driving. And I'm like, how is it you can troubleshoot a ventilator, but you can't figure out how to start the car properly? Like,
give,
it's
give
like
them the
mechanics.
analogy: air, fuel, and spark.
I pretty much did. I'm like, you know how the Venturi mask works? He's like, if you don't shut up. I'm like, I actually, what I did was threw him out of the driver's seat and told him, get in the passenger seat. I got this.
Yeah, sometimes it's
Hang
just
on.
easier.
Well, we don't have any 55-mile-an-hour roads out here to go like haul ass down it to open it up to blow out all that, flooding that he did in the carburetor. So I had to like uh backwoods it and make it run right. He's like, Jesus. I'm like, I told you, hang on. Sorry. Learn to
Yeah.
drive. Just push the pedal all the way to the floor, start it, and let off. It'll stay at a high idle, and then it'll slowly work its way down. He just looked at me like, shut up. Good morning, Night Court. Angie gave this to me. Everybody who sees it, Angie gave it to me.
It's
Uh,
nice.
my moderators are waking up. They're like, oh, she snuck on live.
But
I've been with Santa. I've had adult supervision. Thank you. Good morning, Diana. And poor Santa, this fake account rolling. So, like, let me see if I can put this up here. I'm pretty sure, Santa, that I think it's on this phone. Hang on. Shit, it's on my other phone. Never mind. It's on my other phone. I screenshotted it, but I think it's got like one following and 0 followers. That's it. For some reason, whoever it was put your Cash App on there and all your information for you.
yeah, I saw that.
I think
Oh,
it's Nicole, to be truthfully honest, because this all started the day that Rodeo Mom and her got into a fight when they helped you out with the Santa suit, and all of a sudden that popped up afterwards. So,
I didn't know they got in a fight over me.
well, not over you. It was over me and my
Oh,
involvement in helping with the suit jacket and all that. And
I I
it
told I told all of them.
it has Rodeo Mom and all them are good. It's fucking Nicole. She's the problem. Rodeo Mom, all them didn't have a problem with me or anybody else. We're all here for you. You know what I mean? Nicole was the one with the problem.
Hmm.
And then all of a sudden, because her and Rodeo Mom got into it, I think they got into it over Nicole talking shit to Rodeo's mom's troll, which is her daughter.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's what started it. But they've been going back and forth. She's going to be sitting by herself here real soon, I'm sure.
Can't we all just get along?
We're trying. There's some people that are resisting that movement that we just like. Good luck. Like, may the odds be ever in your favor.
Yeah. One day, everything on here is going to implode. But
I think that's where we're at. Like, it's looking like they're throwing some missiles overseas today. Caught some interesting stuff on live from over there.
yeah, that's a mess.
It is. It is. It is. Of course, it's an election year. Just going to leave that there.
Conveniently.
Like, who would be mean to Santa? That's a big rule you don't break. Like, they're only being half mean because at least they put, like, his Cash App on there. Like,
Yeah, but did you see what that message said? Whoever they were talking to?
I didn't see the message. What did it say?
It said hello, and then whoever they messaged said hello back. And that message was like, hey, how would you like to chat with me? Let's get to know each other a little better. And I was like, great.
Oh, for the love of God.
Yep.
And this, this literally started the day that Rodeo Mom and you all ordered the Santa suit live. Then they had full. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's when that account popped up. And that's why I'm like, well, there was only one salty dog out of that whole fucking mess. I wonder who could be the Santa account.
Yeah, who wants to date with Santa?
Yeah. Like, I'm going to start auctioning off dates with Santa on that account. Like, you all, like, bombard that account with, like, hey, I want a date. Just, like, entertain that human over there who has no friends left.
Hey,
oh, you bet I'm going to, Squeaky. You know it. You know
it brings more funds to the account.
No, not that, Nicole. Former Mac Nation Nicole.
If it brings publicity, hey, there we go.
Facts. No, I really don't have much to say about Rockin' Rodeo since like May, June, so you're really not going to catch me saying much over here on her. Yeah, no. She really has been relatively, after the bullet fiasco, like, and all that, like, it's been pretty good. Must bring beard oil to the date. Oh, yep, Santa, yep, checklist. Beard oil, cookies for Santa, cocoa, and some milk. Unless Santa's lactose intolerant, I don't know.
No, I drink milk.
Full on milk, okay. So like, we might have to like, I might have to find you some Alaska goodies up here and send them to you because like up here we have like birch syrup. We don't have maple trees, so they use birch. Reindeer sausage, like the jerkies and stuff like that. We do a lot of reindeer. Although, don't tell.
I won't tell the crew.
Don't tell the crew. No. That's where they.
Mutiny.
Yeah. Let's see here. What else we got up here that's different? I'm trying to think. Oh, we got some good Alaskan coffee. We got North Pole coffee. I'll have to send you some North Pole coffee. Santa's blend.
Really?
Yeah, I got the North Pole blend up there. I'm gonna have to go grab you some.
Well, I gotta send you my address anyway, so I can get my coal.
I think you did. I have it. I have a message. I'm pretty sure you did.
I'll check. If not, I'll go ahead and resend it. Now, I'll tag
pretty sure you did.
I'll tag my number too in case you need to get in touch with me and I'm not on.
He has requirements, carrots for the reindeer. I don't know if the carrots would be any good by the time I sent them. But maybe some carrot cookies. We can make some carrot cake cookies. I mean,
That would be different.
those
I
would be
love
good.
carrot cake. I love
I
carrots.
like to cook. I like to cook, and carrots are fun and sweet. They actually cook very well because they're a sweet.
Yeah.
I might have to get creative. Everybody's so creative. At least my shit will be edible. Actually, I love the hot buttered rum, and we have like a mulling spice up here that I like to add to it. But I'll add like an orange slice into it. Oh, it's so good, making me hungry. Good morning, Miss Katie. I was trying to be nice on your page. I was really trying to be nice, but then they went over to the snark page about me, and then they weren't nice, and then I'm sorry. I didn't call anybody any names, but liars. I just had to share the truth that they're trying to hide to helping them out with it. They couldn't seem to fight their way out of a wet paper bag of lies. So I was just like, here,
Set them free.
truth shall set you free, baby. No names but liars. Facts. I was a good girl. If I wasn't, just tell me and I'll edit it. I think I was good, though. No, I'm worried.
Well, I think I'm going to get off here and maybe go try to take a nap.
You take a nap, Santa. We need you well rested. And it was great of you to stop by.
Oh, I saw you on and I hadn't really talked to you, so I wanted to catch you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
And everybody in the room, y'all have a great day.
You too. Thanks,
right.
Santa.
Bye, sweetie. See y'all later.
I'm always innocent in your courtroom. I was like, Miss Katie, I think I was a good girl. I mean, I did make some posts and comments to the crazy people who keep commenting back to themselves instead of just editing the original comment. But okay. I'm just like, damn it, these people. Like, stop lying. They were sending Allison messages. I'm chatting with Allison and Medusa, troubleshooting her cricket and shit. And then, like, Allison's like, look at this. And Debbie had sent a message. Shoo messaged Leanne. And I'm like, I have a novel from Debbie. And I'm like, block. Speak your truth on Reddit, honey. You don't get to, on my platform. It's poor Jody. Okay, so the Cancel RT Snark page is where they were posting everything. And then under the videos from my live yesterday morning, they had posted some more comments. But the shit that I had sent to Leanne was over on the Cancel RT Snark page. We're all trying. We're all trying. There's some people just doing people-y things. I got the raggedy church lady picking on my narcissistic abuse divorcee. Like, Bible thumping should like not be a thing of judgment when you are dealing with an abuse victim. I'm sorry, but Jesus Take the Wheel doesn't work on Alaskan roadways. You wind up off an icy cliff. Crashed. Frozen. I told her. I did tell her in the comments to the video that y'all's posted. Yep, I did. I'm like, go ahead. Blah, blah runs it anyway. It's all full of lies. Proven. But hey, I wonder how she's going to feel about the things you said about her in this text thread. Unless she sent you over to do it. You know, because you did come over right after TikTok payday. And if she keeps you around after saying all that, then I know she sent you. Because that was my thing to Leanne. I'm like, I don't trust this. I feel like blah, blah might have had something to do with this, just out of nowhere. Let's feel it out and see what happens. Like, Leanne has gone on to hang out with Colby and Rodeo Mom. You know, she made her peace with me when she proved to me that she didn't leak the spreadsheet to Dirty. We were cool. That's cool. That does not mean that we don't have an open communication. She will come up in my inbox and go, hey, RT, did you know? Oh, really? Let's feel this one out, because she knows. She gets along great with Rodeo Mom and all them. I don't have a problem with her for hanging out over there. She can have whoever friend she wants. But don't think that you're not going to come up with some fucked up bullshit and that she's not going to call you out on it. What did I miss here? Oh, yeah. Like, I just don't, no. I saw the one with her new shirt she advertised.
Tell you something.
I can't listen to your ass no more, I'll tell you that much. Girl, oh, this one? We're not stealing friends, are we? Could we mad? My face, look at that poor child's face in that video. Oh, God. Oops, did we steal more friends? Like, is that what we did here? I'm sure the next time something falls out the bottom, y'all are gonna still. You know who I'm still gonna be friends with? My friends. You know who I'm still gonna support in their sobriety? Train. Because you know what? You know what really touched me was when I saw this video of Train. That she did. Look at all these Halloween costume ones coming in. I love it. But remember, they said she was lying. Where did she? I'm trying to remember which account she did it on. It was the day her charges got dropped.
What y'all doing? Hey, hi, Train. Hey, hi, what y'all doing? Nothing, Corey. Look, listen.
So that's a mess. Which account did she put that on? Train's fault? It was the one that she did after she got her charges dropped. And it was very emotional. Like, you could see the relief on her. You know what I mean? Like, I was tagged in the video that somebody had duetted of it. I just think that's awesome. She is doing good. I mean, I was going to ask her because she asked me about the anxiety thing the other day. And what I was wondering is, when was her car accident? What month? Because I'm wondering if it is a trauma anniversary response that she's having. It dawned on me after she had asked. Damn it, why can I not find the video? Been Banana pudding bites, high chew, strawberry. Oh, did you already get yours? I'm still waiting on mine. I gotta wait. I ordered the ice cream bar, the caramel apple suckers, candy corn. I think I got it. Was it the Laffy Taffies that she had? Yeah, and that's the thing that I'm wondering, Amanda, because A, she was on the road when it and freaking driving when it happened. And I'm wondering if she had just a trauma anniversary because like it sticks in your brain. Like I couldn't figure out why I was so unsettled over like and then I looked at the date and I realized it was the anniversary of a really bad trauma. Trying to find, where's the one I was tagged in? I'm going to try to find the one I was tagged in because somebody tagged me in it. And I know the account that tagged me in it. I just can't remember how it's listed. Damn it. I think it's... Yeah, right. Oh, no. I found it. I found it. I found it. I find it. But now I gotta find... Oh, I know who this is now. Okay. I know who runs this. But I'm not telling you. But damn it, where is the video of trains? I can't find it. It's over on Reddit. It's the same shit shows. It's the same shit shows. It's the same ones. Good morning, guys. I gotta go take care of some breathing treatments here shortly, but it's been a... I'm not gonna say anything before I jinx myself. I still have 3 more nights to go. Usually Sunday nights or Monday nights suck ass. So we're not gonna... Oh, okay, baby. Oh, no, I was talking about the account that I was looking at. It's... I don't want to say a T page. It's not really a T page. It's just kind of like a news page. But based on what I saw on the page and like I know who is behind the one account because I approved it on the Reddit. So I know who runs that. But your secrets are safe with me unless you try to like take people down for no fucking reason and call their dads and like say mean things. You know, like then I'm gonna have to like address things. I try to do it on the down low first, but then you all just go and do fucking weird shit on Reddit, and then I have to go, hey, hi. No, we had Santa. We were visiting around for Santa. We're just shooting the breeze. I'm not gonna start any shit while I'm at work. Bet. I'm just chilling. I was gonna read, but like my eyes are... I don't want to say the K word, but they're hurting. They're hurting. What I have realized is that when I take my ADHD med, it shrinks the blood vessels in my eyes and my vision gets blurry and then I get worse headaches. Kinda, yeah. Yeah, it's got like a little, yeah. It's red. Yeah. I don't even know what they would call those avatars, but they look like snorks to me. If you were raised in the 80s, they look like snorks. Yes, they do. No, I have... Well, I had the blue light tint on my last... Like, I lost my glasses a year ago. I can read just fine without them, and I can read my road signs. I have to go for another eye exam. And we have a optical place here. I should probably just schedule that on Monday morning, huh? And go get my eye exam. But like my prescription keeps changing. It's really, and it's not even strong. It's like the lightest prescription you could possibly freaking have. I really feel like I have some dry eye issues that cause inflammation, which lead to it. So like when I treat the dry eyes, I don't have to squint. You will not see the train horn one until you send me your user. Oh, you have to actually, okay. So type in reddit.com/r/trainhorn lies, and it will take you right there if I have added you to the page. Make sure the R is after /r/. You got to have that subreddit. Oh, you probably should go to Reddit. It's all the things that TikTok won't let us post. And then like the Train Horn Lies page, which I wish I could, like the title of it, it's called Toxic TikTok Creators now, but the subreddit name is Train Horn Lies. I can't change it. Reddit makes you stick it there forever, like the Book of Face. Send us your TikTok name through Reddit. And on here, message us with your Reddit name so we can make sure that whoever is requesting the ad is actually the one who requested it. So somebody off of that page over on Yonder doesn't like try to fake that they're you trying to get onto the page. We just want to make sure that your identity isn't stolen. So you're going to do reddit.com/r/trainhorn lies. And that will take you anytime you go to a Reddit subreddit. So like after the .com part, you have to put the /r/ again, because that's your subreddit and then the name of the subreddit you're trying to find. So like if you wanted to go to the TikTok Snark page, you would type that in there instead. But it's always got to have that R in there or you won't find nothing. Yeah. Yeah, like just keep an anonymous name. That's my best. Like some people are like, no, I said it with my whole chest. I'm like, okay. If you don't want anybody bothering you, your best bet is to just stay anonymous. You can. It's up to you, but then they know who's who. If you want to remain anonymous, don't use the same name. It's up to you. We're just trying to give you your best options for anonymity. People act a fool. You think it's bad over here? It's worse on Reddit. But like people like shoes. So like when you go to your profile or anybody clicks on your profile, they can see wherever you have commented all over Reddit since the beginning of your account. So when you forget to talk in third person and instead own something somebody is accusing you of, we know it's you, Shoo, Debbie, we know. Fuck. I love how she tries to act like she's not her in the same paragraph where she owns something I accused her of. You sure about that? Tell Daddy oh hi. Was it? Okay. Did you get it out of here? Or did you just let it stay? You slacking? Oh, okay. Just checking. Because, like, I approve of getting rid of that. Gotcha. Just keep tracking them down. They just keep... Like, none of these people have slept tonight. Because they've been all over Reddit, blowing up Allison's box, messaging people all over TikTok. Yes, you are very... Oh, gotcha. Yeah, go for it. Oh, yeah, we need to recap on that. You need to message me. Do I have you blocked through the Book of Face Messenger? We need to rehash that again so I can get a refresher on that. Jen. Because, like, next week while I'm off, we're going to have fun with them. And I'm pretty sure if they keep up with Leanne, that Colby and Rodeo Mom and them are going to be working on it too, because Leanne's not going to deal with that shit either. I could bet, motherfucker, bet. They're going to, like, all these messages about their mental health and the tears just from their granddaughter being mentioned. It's not even like Debbie's not even Shushu's mom. She's her TikTok grandma. I could just imagine Colby hurting some feelings. I'll be over there throwing gifts. Damn. Pew, pew, go. Saving me some work, motherfucker. Yes, find me. Find me. I have to, like, go work in, like, 10 minutes for, like, a half an hour. But other than that, I'm free. We need to talk. I forgot all about the shit with Cuteness and Shushu until I was reminded when I was talking to Allison. She's like, you need to talk to Cuteness. I'm like, oh, she's back. That's right. I added her back because she had problems too. I remember that now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I still have all my messages from that account, but when I downloaded it, Cuteness had been nannered, and if somebody gets nannered, it takes your messages with them on your downloads. So, like, I couldn't find them. Dude, she is not the one. You think I am moody and impatient? Just wait till her blood sugar gets fucking low and you get on her nerves. She gonna have you you gonna be her Snickers bar, Shushu. Like, I'm here for it. Got a whole 2 patients. I can't remember nobody's last name from here to there. Good morning. I messaged you last night. You didn't check my message. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I had the RT says what? RT says what 2? Both of this is 3. Yeah, this is the 3rd one. And then I'm pretty sure my clapback would be my backup at this point because it's got like 1,000 less followers. Misty Ice Queen Huffman. I did. I said, one more day, how you doing? I was thinking about you in the middle of the night. Because this stuff has got to stop with these women. Like, I'm sorry, but this is not something to continue the drama over Shushu and Debbie. Grow up. Still, have you not admitted to a damn thing you have done in any of the comments I have read across Reddit or the TikTok? Okay. Did you get on the Train Horn page? Okay. Some of it's on the T-Snark page that Jess and Katie run, and that's public. And the rest of it, they've put on Cancel RT Snark. That's the one that Dirty started and then left and then went back to. But Lala was the main moderator over there until Dirty went back. I'm sure she left it again now because they're not friends again. But whatever. Back and forth. Wonder if they took it down. Because it was up there when I went to look. right after I give everybody my, make sure you put the R in for the subreddit, I failed to do it. It's the third one down. I'll share it. Are you blind? I got it, Jen. You're blind. Do I need to send you my bifocals? It was just under her post on the live that she had commented on. There's my post that I put up with the group chat, and then there is the video, and then that one is underneath of it. These fools. Yes. No, you don't need to do the whole R thing when you're on the app. You can just search it and then look for communities. Like when you search it in the main bar, it'll probably bring up like, kind of like the Book of Face does with posts, users, communities. You want to look for communities. Yeah, isn't that cute? Where did I lie? Where did I lie? Definitely didn't. Because, see, like, here's the thing. You paid Leanne $100 to be able to talk to me. That's all you wanted was to talk to me. So you, as far as I'm concerned, still owe Leanne that $100 that she refunded to you. At the very bottom of those messages, you asked for a refund because nothing had been done. But you only wanted to talk to me, and I told you no. By all intents and purposes, Leanne could have kept that money. And then you said that you were just going to let it go, that it's just not worth it. Okay, well, which one was it? Asking for a friend. Where did I lie? I'm still waiting. Still waiting. Still waiting. She goes and like shares the Cash App receipts like I'm not going to share all of it. And the whole unfolding, including the shit talking about blah, blah, that you posted, you know, like your shit on the page that she runs about me. If she keeps you around, I know she sent you. See how that works? Hey, girl. Yeah. Oh, just updating on the Reddit. Everything over on Reddit. Shoo and Debbie been a little busy tonight. I shared the chat. The entire chat is over on the Cancel RT Snark and the TikTok T Snark because apparently we only show one side of the truth. So they went to the Cancel RT Snark page where they tell the truth over there. Like I don't live in Alaska? Like I'm not a respiratory therapist? Yeah, all that. Yep. I think that she might want to quit blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you should go read the chat. You know, like the whole part of where they paid Leanne $100 just to talk to me. And they were so grateful just to talk to RT and a larger creator so they could get these people dragged. What they didn't have is the chat between Leanne and I on the side. She was sending me all the screenshots before I got added. Because I said, let me see what they have to say first. Go ahead and feel them out. Tell them this, tell them that, tell them this, tell them that. Bishes, you got played. Oh, no, not that, not that. No. The chat I shared, honey, is just from last week. That video is old. Yeah, I had commented as such. Like, good luck getting anybody who was behind all that to get along with you now about it. Like, yeah, no, not that. It was the chat. They got played big time. Because I knew this whole fucking story. Kitty and Allison had told me all about it. All right, I'm gonna go take care of people. If I have time, I might come back on. We'll see. If not, I'll go for my allotted 45 minutes to an hour when I get home before I go to night. All right. Bye. Have fun. Happy Reddit reading. I'll catch up with you guys on the Reddit.